Audio input. योगी बनो ज्ञानी बनो योगी जीवन हजारा काम क्रोध मत लोभ मोह वश आज सब मोहताज योग लगा कर पाप मिटा ले स्वर्ग सजा ले दुआ काम क्रोध मत लोभ मोह वश आज सब मोहताज योग लगा कर पाप मिटा ले स्वर्ग सजा ले दुआ योगी बनो ज्ञानी बनो योगी जीवन हजारा सुन लो मेरी आवाज अविनाशी आत्मा सुन लो मेरी आवाज योगी बनो ज्ञानी बनो योगी जीवन हजारा चलना है चलना है घर वापस अब तो यही ज्ञान का सार योगी बनो ज्ञानी बनो योगी जीवन हजारा योगी जीवन हजारा योगी जीवन हजारा
Om Shanti. Tenth August 2023. Today, Sadhguru Day. First day. Essence, Sri children, when you go into the lap of the Father, this world ends. Your next birth will be in the new world. And this is why there is saying, when you die, the world is dead to you. Question. On the base of which one custom can you prove? The incarnation of the Father. Answer. The custom of feeding departed spirits every year. The custom of feeding departed spirits every year has continued in Bharat. They invoke also into the Brahmin priest and speak to that soul. They ask the departed soul, if he has any desires. The body doesn't come back. Just the soul comes back. This soup is fixed in the ground. Just as a soul can in the same way, just as a soul can in the same way, God's incarnation takes place. You children can explain and prove this. So, to live in your land and to die in your land. Om Shanti. This song is of this time and continue on the path of devotion. It is at this time when you die alive and are with the Father that the whole world also truly ends. On the path of ignorance, when human beings die, they take birth in this world. The world exists all the time. There's the saying, when you die, the world is dead to you. However, when a person dies, the world isn't destroyed. That soul has to take birth again in this same world. When you die, this world too will end. You know that you will then go into the new world. Only you Brahmins know this. Because of being the children of God, you receive the birthright of the golden age. You receive the sovereignty of heaven. Hell comes to an end. There is no effort to make in this. You simply have to remember the Father. When a person is dying, people tell him to chant the name of Rama. Finally, when they pick up the corpse, they chant the name of Rama is the truth. They say, of God, the name of Rama is the truth. That is, they take the name of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, who is the truth. They turn the beads of a rosary while chanting the name of Rama. They continuously chant the name of Rama in such a way that it is as though they are playing music. The Father explained to his children, you don't have to make any song. Simply keep remembrance of me in your intellects. You know that by your going into God's love wise alive, this world of sorrow ends for you. Baba, I will become a garland around your neck. The rosary of Putra is remembered. It is not said. The rosary of Rama. You are sitting in this sacrificial fire of the knowledge of Putra. As you did in the previous cycle, in order to be threaded in the rosary of Putra. There is no other spiritual gathering. There is no other spiritual gathering where you would understand that you will become the garland around the neck of God, the Father. You definitely receive the inheritance from the Father. Who says Father? The soul. The intellect is in the soul. Your intellect understands and then says something. First is thought arise, and then it is carried out by the physical organs. Truly, I belong to Baba and will remain belonging to Baba. In this last birth, you call him God the Father. So ask them, do you have knowledge of God the Father? They would reply, God is omnipresent. Tell them, you souls say, Supreme Father. So how can the Father be omnipresent? Did the Father hinder the child? To call the Father omnipresent is totally wrong. Understand. these things very clearly and then explain them to others. The sacrificial fire of the knowledge of Rudra is very well known. Rudra is incorporeal. Sri Krishna is a corporeal being. Ultimately, who would be called God? Sri Krishna cannot be called that. People are very innocent. They say God is omnipresent. The Father resides in his own home. Where else would he resides? The Father has now come into this unlimited home. He is present here. He says, I have entered this one just as departed spirits are invoked into Brahmin's place. For instance, when the departed spirit of someone's father is felt, he would say, I have entered this one. I have entered this one. And so if you want to ask anything, you can do so. In earlier days, the system of invoking departed spirits was very popular. A departed spirit is also just a soul. They feed a departed spirit, that is the soul. They would say, today we are feeding everyone because of the departed spirit of my daughter or so and so. Therefore, that soul is invoked and felt. Someone who loved his wife, would call out departed soul, but after she had died, he would say, I promised her your diamond nose stand. Therefore, he would invoke her into a Brahmin spirit and give her a diamond nose stand through him. He would call that soul. The body doesn't come. This custom only exists in Bharat. It is just as when you go to the subtle region and offer both to someone who has died, that soul comes into the subtle region. These things are completely new. Until people understand very clearly, they have doubts as to what they are doing. Look at the systems and custom of Brahmin priests. Work is offered in all the temples. They offer work to departed spirits. They offer work to the soul of Guru Nanak. But where is he? They cannot understand this. You know that all of those who establish each religion are here. Just as Baba says, I established the Brahmin religion. He is the purifier. Pure souls come and establish a religion. However, a Sadopradhan soul then has to go through the stage of Sado, Rajo, and Tamo. At this time, all souls are in the graveyard. Baba is the purifier. He is never buried in the graveyard. Human beings cannot be called the purifier. Purifier means the purifier of the whole world. There cannot be anyone except the one Father who makes the impure world pure. Those people come and establish their own religions. The whole genealogical tree of the Christian religion is up here. Christ first came and then all others followed him. Expansion continues to take place. He doesn't purify the impure. His population comes down number-wise. The purifier is needed at this time. When anyone is buried in the graveyard, he alone is the one who purifies everyone. He understands that truly the whole world is totally decayed at this time. The example of that banyan tree is given. The tree is very large. Its foundation is decayed, but the branches and twigs are still there. This too is a tree. The root of the foundation, the daily religion, have been cut away. All the rest of the tree exists. If the seed exists, he can establish it once again. The Father says, I come and once again carry out establishment. Establishment takes place through Brahma, and destruction takes place through Sangha. There truly was the destruction of the innumerable religion. Those who study Raj Yoga at the time of Mahabharata war then establish their own kingdom. You know that you will now go to the Father and then go down to the new world. The tree will then continue to grow. The daily religion that used to exist has disappeared. The Father says, I come and once again establish the original eternal daily religion. Bharat, that was the highest on high, is now eclipsed. By sitting the fire of glass, your souls have now become active. You are now sitting on the fire of knowledge and are becoming beautiful. You need to become active. You have to become active. It is the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul, who makes ugly ones beautiful. To receive his ceremony, the soul of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is ever pure and beautiful. Alloy is mixed into souls. You know that this whole world is now to be destroyed, and that everyone is to die. There won't then be anyone left behind to tell you. Chant the name of Ram. Look, when Nehru died, his ashes were scattered all over fields. It was understood that the fields would receive very good fertilizer. When the tree is full insected, they spring as like an insect on them. This whole world will now receive so much as when great sannyasis or great souls die, their ashes aren't thrown away. The highest of all are the sannyasis. So so many will now die, and so much fertilizer will be received. So why would the earth not give first class again? In the golden age, everything is green and fresh. It takes time for this world to be made new. When you go to the subtle region, you are sown such with fruit, and you are given mango juice to drink. So just think how much fertilizer will be received, and it is especially Bharat that will receive that. So many good things will emerge in the new world. By receiving this fertilizer, the whole world will become new. You are given the mango juice of paradise in the subtle region. You are granted vision of gardens, etc. Some children have had vision of that world. They go there and drink mango juice. Prince and princess used to fetch fruit from the gardens. However, there cannot be garden in the subtle region. Surely, they must have gone to paradise. Visions would not be granted to everyone. Those who become instruments are granted visions. It is possible that if you stay in remembrance, if you remind Baba's children, then at the end, you too will have visions. This how set first had to be made. You had to be backed in the fragrance. And so many came at that time. It has been explained to you children that people will not understand simply by being given literature. A teacher who can explain to them is definitely needed. A teacher would explain in a second, this is your Baba and this is your Dada. This unlimited Father is the creator of heaven. If you just give someone literature, he would look at it and then throw it away. He wouldn't understand anything. At the very last, you definitely have to explain that the Father has come. It is your duty to beat the drums for this. There are truly the Yadavas and the Kauravas and the great war is just ahead. There must definitely be someone who teaches Raj Yoga. There also has to be the establishment of heaven. There will be the establishment of the one religion and the destruction of the innumerable religions. You know that you are changing from an ordinary man into Narayan and ordinary woman into Lakshmi. There is our aim and objective. It didn't take God long to change human beings into deities. Only those of the Sunday dynasty are called deities. Those of Moon dynasty are called warriors. You first of all have to become deities. By failing, you become warriors. The Father says, sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children. There are so many long lost and now found children. Look, when someone's child is lost and then found after 6 or 8 months, he is greeted with so much love. His father would be so happy. The father also says, "Beloved, long lost and now found children, you have come and met me after 5,000 years. Beloved children, you became separated and you have now met me in order to claim your unlimited inheritance. Deity, world, sovereignty is your godfatherly birthright. Baba has come is give you the unlimited sovereignty. That one is heavenly God the Father. He says, I have brought such a big gift for your children. However, you have to become worthy of it. You have to follow Sriman. If after saying Mama and Baba, you forget him or you divorce him, you won't be able to become the garland around his neck. Children are loved so much. A father puts his children on his head. This unlimited father has so many children. Baba places, Baba places Baba places you so high on his head. He places on his head those who have fallen down to the feet. You should remain so happy. You should follow Sriman. You have to follow the Sriman of the One. If you follow your own dictates, you die. If you follow Sriman, you will become the most elevated human beings. That is deities. Baba asks you, with which number will you pass? The Father also says, become part of the Sunday Master. Therefore, you have to follow Mama and Baba. You have to make others into spinners of the disgust of self-realization. Like yourself. When you bring others in front of Baba, he asks you, how many others you have made like yourself? These are such enjoyable things. Only you can understand them. New ones would not be able to understand at all that this is the qualities changing from human beings into deities. Some are colored very well in 7 days. Some are not colored at all. A lot of effort has to be made. The first things that is explained to your children is that you first of all have to ask everyone, do you know the unlimited Father? They say, yes, he is in me and in you. He is omnipresent. In that case, there is no need to ask them anything for that. Since you say that he is the Father, since you say that he is the Father, how would it be possible for him to be in you and me? The inheritance is received from the Father. So, first of all, explain Alpha. The Father says, my long lost and now found children. None of the holy men or sannyasis can say this. You know that you truly are the long lost and now found children of Shiva. You have come to meet him again after 5,000 years in order to claim your inheritance of heaven. You know that you were the masters of heaven and that you are becoming that again. You definitely have to go to heaven and you have to climb a high states according to your efforts. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children. Love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bab Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. Essence for that. Follow the mother and father and do the service of making others become like yourselves. Become spinners of the disgust of self-realization and make others the same. Second, in order to become a garland around the neck of the Father, remember the Father with your intellect. Don't make any sound. Constantly stay in remembrance. May you be constantly respected and remain stable in your self-respect by renouncing body consciousness. May you be constantly repeat that and remain stable in your self-respect by renouncing body consciousness. The children who renounce body consciousness in this one birth and remain stable in their self-respect received from the Father, the bestower of fortune, the fortune of being constantly respected throughout the whole cycle. In return for this renunciation, for half a cycle, you receive respect from your subjects, and for half a cycle, you receive respect from your devotees. At this time, at the confluence stage, God Himself gives His respect, worthy children respect. Self-respect and regard, self-respect and regard are very deeply connected. Slogan: continue to receive blessing from the Father and the Brahmin family at every step, and you will continue to move constantly forward. Om Shanti. awake the signal. Number 10. You can only have powerful volcanic remembrance when you live of remembrance is constantly connected. If you live repeatedly breaks, then it needs time for it to be connected again. It takes effort so that instead of being powerful, it becomes weak. Now you can say what you think or what you listen. That's all. Couldn't hear what you said. Repeat again. When we open our mouth, we can improve our spoken skills. Then we have to go deep in knowledge also. We have to manage our time for day. Time management is very important nowadays. Many are not work nowadays, especially in Syria. Some are in the university, some are here. Most of them. Not, don't have proper looking job. One or two person for it. Others, energy will be used worthwhile. If anything comes, we all are listening. If it is finished, we all are become listening. Okay. We take time to rest. That is why we also suggested to learn this language properly. This and the Baba also mentioned in Murli. Have to learn this language and research. When trying to learn our time also become do you know how many hours. You have yoga with Baba. Yesterday, how many hours did you yoga? More than 10 hours. 4 hours. 2 hours. 3 hours. 13 hours. Then, how many hours did sleep yesterday? 4 hours. Less than 4 hours. Only you less than 4 hours at sleep yesterday. You should count night time also. Everyone ask about their time sleep. We have to calculate how many hours we are doing service, how many hours we are doing program, how many hours we calculate. Program goes how many hours, sleeping, how many hours, yoga, how many hours, how many hours, doing other works, how many hours we spend for service. I request that you want exactly your time. Somehow since 9 weeks and India start doing next maybe something like do you write in your chat? We want proper management, especially time. It's less than time. Finally, we have to try about hours of Baba, old Baba was this. We have to do some time. She's gone for them. Suffer at the is it during our day-to-day life also, even the workout source as a punishment. Sekarang dia tahu will leave us easy. It will follow us. We have to set it at point of time. That is why we should keep more for a people. Time wasted anything but no efforts. Time is all sense.